Well, it's a historic shift for Maryland's biggest sporting event. Governor Wes Moore says the Preakness Stakes will move back a week on the calendar. The Preakness is the second leg of the horse racing Triple Crown, and our Matt Gregory is live in Annapolis. Matt, tell us more on why the governor thinks this is a good investment for Maryland horse racing, including Laurel Park.
I mean, Annie, the question is going to be, what difference can a week make? And Governor Moore says a week makes all the difference in keeping the Preakness in a national primetime position, because as the Preakness goes, so goes horse racing in Maryland, and with it, Laurel Park. Not everyone follows the world of horse racing, so let's bring you up to speed. Over the last few years, the state of Maryland has spent millions on its horse racing industry, buying and fixing up Baltimore's Pimlico racetrack and the Laurel Park. And recently, Governor Wes Moore announced the state bought the intellectual property of the Preakness.
The whole point of continuing to maintain ownership is we are trying to remove any uncertainty.
But in response, the owners of the Kentucky Derby and Belmont Stakes, Churchill Downs Incorporated, created a new horse racing series, leaving the Preakness out of it. The latest attempt, many say, to diminish Maryland's signature race.
As we've seen over the last few years, the Kentucky Derby winner, unfortunately, has not decided to make the trip to Baltimore for the Preakness.
Dan Illman of the Maryland Jockey Club joined with Governor Wes Moore to announce big changes to the Preakness.
We are moving the date of the Preakness.
The Preakness will slide back 8 days to Memorial Day weekend on Sunday.
The winner of the Kentucky Derby will then be prepared to compete in the second leg of the Triple Crown, because the Triple Crown will continue.
The governor also announced a new 6-year television partnership for the race with NBC Sports.
More people will watch and witness the greatest show in the Mid-Atlantic and continue to see Maryland on the world stage.
But what does this mean for Laurel? Well, Illman says the investment in Baltimore trickles down to renewed life in Laurel.
We're getting, again, a state-of-the-art training center where these horses that are going to, assume the local horses especially, that are going to run in races like the Preakness, they will be based at Laurel Park.
And will this help Maryland get involved in that new racing tournament?
We are eager to continue conversations with Churchill Downs, but we're also just very clear that maintaining the ownership of the Preakness is important to Maryland.
Eager to maintain that relationship. Now, I reached out to Churchill Downs and I reached out to the New York Racing Association to hear if they're eager to join back in and create some sort of partnership. I was told by Churchill Downs, no comment. In Annapolis, Maryland, I'm Matt Gregory. Back to you.